Hi everyone, Blayne Tyler for Finding Sasquatch, come to you again from northeastern Ontario. Okay, Traverspine Gorilla of Happy Valley, Goose Bay, Labrador. I kind of stumbled across this story when seeking out a place to travel this summer, and I also got some additional information from Nick Redfern's book, the Bigfoot Book. Anyway, I guess the town's called Happy Valley-Goose Bay now. It's pretty remote, like hours from other cities. But anyway, what a great place to live if you don't mind the cold and if you don't mind polar bears. You've heard of this place because that's Goose Bay winter jackets. But anyway, on with the story. Okay, so here's the clipping I came across when Googling Newfoundland, Labrador area. Um, he, Elliot Merick wrote about this in 1933, about a story that took place 21 years earlier, 1910 through 1912, and there's some pictures from that era, at least I think they are. Here's a topo map of the area. There's Goose Bay there, there's Happy Valley below, and I think Traverspine used to be the name of that town. They changed it. Anyway, the story goes that it starts off with a little girl playing in a grassy field area, and she notices a hulking, hairy creature watching her from the trees, and then the creature starts walking towards her on both forelegs, and when it stood erect, it was over 7 feet tall. At one point, the creature sneered at her, and she could see its big white teeth. And then it gets really creepy. The creature beckoned for her to come closer, and she ran home, told her parents, and the family went after it with their guns, and they found prints. But it gets even better, which reminds me of the cowman here. Later on in this 2 years of terrorizing town, one was spotted looking in a little girl's window, and the little girl screamed for Miss Michelin to come. There's a Bigfoot creature monster looking in the window. She took a shot at the creature as it disappeared from the house. There was tracks around the house. She thinks she hit it because there was a tuft of white skin and hair shown on the creature as it disappeared into the woods. Anyway, after that, hunting parties were formed. Over a dozen people seen prints. They laid bear traps down, didn't get anything, but they figured the creature being monster had to be at least 500 pounds from the depth of the prints. So they were looking around Mud Lake because a lot of prints are found in that area. However, Merrick notes that the dogs had a few run-ins with this creature. They came back all beaten and battered, soaking from being chased or chasing it. And on one occasion, as the Bigfoot creature tried to approach a house, I guess maybe looking to another window, it used a stick to fend off the dogs, and it swung so hard with its branch club that it hit the house and jarred the beams, and that's pretty creepy. So anyway, pretty awesome story, and it kind of reminds me of I guess old reports of the Vikings running into the Sasquatch on the East Coast. Leif Erikson, the Vikings, wrote that or it was documented that these hairy, hulking creatures covered in hair used branches to defend themselves or to fight with. So, pretty awesome story, a lot like the cowman of Coppolis Beach. Anyways, I just wanted to put this report story out there. Some of these older reports are being forgotten and lost. And Happy Valley sure looks like a cool place to visit if you don't mind the polar bears and the isolation. Anyway, with the prints, the 12-inch long narrow prints, toes seem to divide into two at the top, and they seen evidence of it digging for grubs and flipping over logs and trees. Pretty awesome. Anyway, thanks for watching.